Tracy Sparkles in the building. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today's video, we're going to be talking about Obi-20 lotion, fair and white so white lotion, fair and white magic tone lotion, fair and white gold lotion, then olay lotion. There are a lot of variants in olay, but I'm going to be putting the particular variant that I'm talking about right here on the screen. Vitamin C, precisely. Now, first of all, I remember I've talked about Obi-20 in my channel here before. This particular lotion, Obi-20 is a lightening lotion. It's good when it comes to skin lightening. You know, it has this little moisturizing effect. Fine. And for people who are using it, I've seen a lot of good thing about their skin. In fact, a lot of good reviews about Obi-20. My only concern about Obi-20 is that it might contain maybe some hidden ingredients which they didn't list here, especially hydroquinone, steroid, and any of sorts. I'm not really sure about it because the truth is there are lightening products that don't contain any of those harsh chemicals. There are lightening products that contains, good natural ingredients. They might even be acid which are derived from natural ingredients, like for instance lactic acid, which help exfoliate the skin, citric acid, citrus like orange, any of this vitamin C you see most times come from citric acid, which are natural. The fact that it is called acid doesn't mean that it's something that you just use and it will burn you. Then for the lactic acid, I think it's gotten from sugarcane and stuff. There are a lot of natural ingredients where you can get all of this acid that will lighten your skin. There is glutathione, there's kojic acid. These particular ones are not bad. So I can't really tell if Obi-20, the lightening effect is gotten from some of these natural ingredients or if it contains hydroquinone. Now, but one thing I know for sure is that Obi-20 is very good. Let's compare it with fair and white so white and fair and white gold. The truth is, for the gold range of fair and white, it's mainly for caramel skin, chocolate skin. There are people who are fair and they use it and it goes well with them. But from fair and white, it is basically for chocolate and caramel skin. It is a very good product, but you need to know how to use it, from using the step 1, step 2, step 3. Instead of you to use step 1 now you start using step 3, it might not go well. For that, you have to know how to use it in order for you to achieve what you want. And remember, it's not a whitening cream. It might not lighten you as much as you want, because fair and white that made it said it is for caramel chocolate skin. Even dark people can use it and it will still go well. So when you compare it with Obi-20, I don't think they even need to be compared, because first of all, Obi-20 will lighten you far more than good. Now, for olay, vitamin C precisely, olay is a very good product that everyone knows about. Olay is good, but for olay to be good for you, you need patience. You need to be very patient to have this benefit. I've seen a lot of people who use olay. I don't stock it here, but for clients who want it, I normally get it for them. I don't stock it here based on the area that I live in, but there are people who order it from me and I'll get it for them. But with time, I'm going to be stocking it here because there are people who are still living in this environment that want good products. So now, for olay vitamin C, it is a very good lotion, no doubt. But if you are not patient, it might not be good for you. You might not like anything about it. Olay is not in that range of lotions that will give you this ushuprapra. In fact, it might not even lighten you as much as you want. It might not even lighten you at all. But when you are using a good soap along with it, you're going to like olay. Olay product, my mom have used it before and it was very good on her. She had to look for it again because it was good on her. But one thing I know for sure is that it didn't alter her color one bit. But when it comes to smoothing your skin, giving you this, fine, smooth, and clean skin, Olay is there for you. Now, talking about Fair and White So White, if you are someone who has been watching me over the years, when I started this YouTube channel, when I was initially doing skincare before I left the niche and came back now, you will realize the fact that I've talked about Fair and White So White a whole lot, because that one is one of the products that I have used, stop, go back, stop, go back. I keep finding myself going back to it. That's lotion, Fair and White So White. Just as I don't stock Olay, I also don't stock it here. But when you want the original of that lotion, you can count on me. I'm going to give you the original. One of the major reasons I don't stock it here is because there are people, in fact, a lot of people will hardly come to ask for it because of the fact that it is now pricey, it is now expensive, unlike when it was 8,000, 9,000, 10,000 or thereabout. Now, some people sell it for 22K, some sell it for 21. It all depends on location. So, in comparing Olay lotion with Fair and White So White, Fair and White So White is not a bleaching cream, like bleaching per se, just like Olay. But one thing I'm very sure of is that Fair and White So White contains hydroquinone, which is within the normal range of approved hydroquinone. If you are someone who is into skincare, you will agree with me that using hydroquinone or hydroquinone inside the skincare product is not bad altogether, especially if it's 2% and below. It is not bad. In fact, it is used in the treatment of hyperpigmentation, and there are some target area whereby hydroquinone is needed. You use it to treat it. The only thing with hydroquinone is that it's not something that you will use consistently. That's where the problem comes in. And when it is too much in a product, some might put it excessively, but they won't let you know. When you use it, you find yourself turning to something that you don't even understand. So for Fair and White range, I think most of them that have this lightening property in Fair and White have about 1.9 or 1.8, if I'm not mistaken, percent of hydroquinone. But I think there is something about Fair and White, So White range to be precise, whether the Skin Perfector or the Magic Tone, there's something about that lotion that a lot of other skincare don't know, that they are still behind. There is this kind of smoothness that this Fair and White range will give to you. Like you will be wondering, where did this complexion come from? Especially if you are not the type that expose yourself too much to the sun, because exposing yourself too much to the sun is one of the worst things that can ever happen to you when you are using a good product. You might be using a good product, then entering the sun too much, even if you don't use the product during the day, but the sun effect might destroy the whole benefit of that lotion. So if you're not the type that expose yourself too much to the sun, you will attest to the fact that Fair and White product is very good, especially the Magic Tone and Skin Perfector. And when you're the type that wants to lighten your skin more, using Skin Perfector might not be your best option. Your best option might just be use the Magic Tone. The Magic Tone lighten the more. Then, if you now have money, you now add the oil to it. You're going to love the outcome. You're going to love your skin. I can attest to that fact. The major reason why I had to stop Fair and White completely is because it's now very, very pricey. It's now very expensive. It's not about getting it now, it's getting it continuously, getting it subsequently. That's the major problem with me using Fair and White. If you've been watching me, like I said previously, you will admit to the fact that I keep talking about Fair and White. And one thing is that when you are using Fair and White lotion, if you are thinking of getting it now, don't use it for too long before stopping and going for another lotion. then you can decide to come back to it again. Don't just continuously use it, especially the skin perfector and the magic. It might end up not going well for you because of the hydroquinone content. But one thing I'll say for sure is that if you want to compare all of this lotion that I said, that I've talked about, fair and white range, let me just say fair and white range now, the skin perfector, the magic tone, then orbit 20, then olay. I think orbit 20 is not even supposed to be among these ones, but for the sake of people who want to know, I decided to add it. Then talking about olay and the fair and white range, I don't know about other people, but for me, I don't think olay come close to fair and white products. And remember, it all depends on what you want in the product. If it all depends on your target, it all depends on what you want your product to do for you. I won't lie to you, it is legit good. The only issue I have with fair and white is that if you find 100 fair and white, like 95 will be fake. So in order for you to get the original, go to the right plug and you'll get it. And try as much as possible to get the one that it is made in France, because I heard that there are some that are made in Nigeria which they are given the franchise to make. Not that one, the one from France, the one from Paris itself. Then you're going to thank me later. If you also want it, or you want any of this lotion that I've mentioned, you can send me a message on my WhatsApp or my Instagram. In fact, WhatsApp would be better. Then I'll send it over to you wherever you are, any of this lotion. So that'll be all about this video. And if you've watched me up to this very moment and you are yet to subscribe, I honestly don't know what you're waiting for. Please do subscribe, give my video a thumbs up, and if it's possible, turn on your notification bell so that each time I post a video, you will see it. I am Tracy, and right now I'm going to be signing out. See you guys in my next video. Bye.